Is it time? 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 Boring. Boring. When I was a kid, I wasn't into dinosaurs. I wasn't fond of trucks or trains. And as I grew up, I didn't have any friends, since all I did was stay in my own lane. See, my parents feared I'd end up as this dark and troubled teen, so they tried to find the cause of my seclusion. They said any concern will pop up in his journal, so they stole it and they read it, and they came to the conclusion I was just boring. And boring is what I would be. In my journal, I kept track of my favorite thing that happened each day. In March of 2014, I wrote down, tuna sandwich, 4 days in a row. As a boring kid, I didn't make the soccer team. I never did the middle school play. I chose to do nothing, 'cause that's what I wanted, but my rationale I struggled to convey. See, my older sister always was the one who would achieve, but her stressed out life gave me some hesitations. When I made the connection between her life of perfection and the burden and the pressure of the heightened expectations, I chose boring, and boring is perfectly fine by me. Is it time to start again? I wonder every now and then, but my audacity gets tossed when I'm confronted with the cost. 'Cause I'd be known as the one who God rejected, or pointed out as the one who joined and bailed. We know that it is better to have loved and lost, but is that also true for tried and failed? So here I am now, as exciting as dirt, as colorful as beige mixed with tan, as complicated as, I don't know, 2 + 2 is 4, as flavorful as raisinless bread. I don't need to be of interest, let me go about my day, 'cause my findings on the subject are conclusive. I don't need to acquire any lofty desire. I want quiet, unassuming, unassertive, unobtrusive. I want boring, 'cause boring will never lead me astray. So boring is how I choose to stay.
Mom said on my first day of high school that I had some pretty big shoes to fill. Mom said, Mary Lou aced all her classes, and though it's not a competition, just take this as you will. We hope that she'll inspire you to work as hard as she did. But those next few years I never seemed to get the grades I needed. My sister was the standard, I admit I tried my best. I did great, but even so, my 3.8, her 4.0. But if you lowered the bar just a little bit, you might have even been impressed. This has been happening since I was a kid, and not only with my older sister. I can't even get out of the shadow of what my little brother Ron did when he was 6. Mom had all us kids take music lessons, and through all that hard work, I thought piano would be my thing. But one day, little bro at the piano, he picked out by ear the piece that I'd been practicing. My mom rushed in and sang his praise with no apology, and up until today, she calls her boy a prodigy. Even after he had quit, if I would ever play a crowd, she'd subtly bring up that piece. Not my Rhapsody, but Ron's Fur Elise. But if you lowered the bar just a little bit, then I might have made you proud. It's time to try something new, something Ron or Mary Lou would never even touch. It's time to find something more obscure, something that I couldn't sure could be my own special thing. If I'm the only one who dared to, then there's none to be compared to. Am I really asking much if I could just remove those two? I can finally prove that you can keep your bar. No need to lower it, keep it right there. I'll jump right over it, and you will see that I can be just as brilliant when I set myself apart and I play to my strengths, and you see me just as me. I'll step out of their shadows at last.
Oh, what a question. And I won't keep you waiting. Not to change the subject, but have you ever wondered why I've never been ice skating? 'Cause I know I'd be bad at it. I don't do what I'm bad at, you know this. Call that a flaw, I'd say, well, that's fair. But I know what I'm good at, and I know I'm not good at ice skating. Call it cocky or just self-aware. I'm great with directions, I've got perfect pitch, but skating is quite far away from my niche. I don't have good balance, I won't glide with grace. I'm calling it now, I'd fall flat on my face. One day with some practice I'll do it, but let me try by myself first, work my way through it. So if you asked to go skating, I would say that I'm not ready yet. No, not yet. One day I'll be ready, maybe next year. Let me get all the kinks out when nobody's watching, but no, not yet. But back to your question. I want to say yes, I plan to say yes, but nevertheless, you don't want this mess. I'm awkward with kids and I stay up too late. I'm not good with deadlines, my driving's not great. I don't keep a budget, I don't like to clean. I'm greedy and petty and selfish and mean. One day I'll be what you deserve, but let me work on myself first for you before we can say I do. Who you think you're in love with, she just isn't lovable yet. If you married me now, that's a choice that I know you would come to regret. I want you, my love, yes, I choose you. Let me work on myself first, or else I might lose you.
Is it time?
Next week, next month, next year I'll be ready.
Is it time?
Soon